All right, let's dive right in. We're talking about the world of mass tort litigation. And let's be honest, it's a flat-out race. A high-stakes, high-reward race where being one step ahead isn't just a nice-to-have, it's literally everything. So if you're looking to stop being just another firm in the pack and start leading the charge, well, you're in the right place.
So that's the real question, isn't it? In a field this crowded, this competitive, how do you get that critical head start? How do you find the edge that puts you out in front of everybody else right from the moment the starting gun fires?
To really get this, you got to understand the racetrack itself. That track is the MDL, or multi-district litigation. This is how the federal court system wrangles these massive, complex cases. Things like defective drugs or medical devices. They take all these individual lawsuits, sometimes thousands of them from all over the country, and put them in front of one single judge. This isn't just about being efficient. It creates this intense, single legal battleground where having control is the name of the game.
Now, an MDL has a few key phases, but here's the secret. The entire race can be won or lost right at the very beginning. Step 1, that's consolidation and leadership appointment. This is the moment the judge handpicks the team, the plaintiff steering committee, that's going to call the shots for the entire case. If you're not on that committee, you're not leading, you're following.
Okay, so getting in early is obviously huge. But how do you make sure you're not just early, but you're seen as an absolute must-have leader from day one? Well, it turns out there's one strategy that stands head and shoulders above all the others.
And that strategy is what we call the first mover advantage. The idea is really simple, but its impact is massive. The firms that are able to spot a potential mass tort first and file those initial lawsuits, they gain a strategic position that's almost impossible for anyone else to overcome later. And hey, don't just take my word for it. It's right there in how judges think. This report hits the nail on the head. Filing first sends its incredibly powerful signal. It screams to the judge and to your peers that you've already done the hard work, you've put in the time, you've invested the resources. You didn't just show up to the party, you built the house.
And being first pays off in really tangible ways. It shows judges the exact kind of expertise and commitment they're looking for when they appoint leaders. It lets you build the key alliances early and basically shape the entire leadership team. The takeaway here is crucial. Filing first isn't just about a date on a calendar. It's about making your firm the obvious, natural, and undeniable choice to lead.
So, by now, the why should be crystal clear. The real challenge, the million-dollar, heck, the billion-dollar question, is how. How on earth do you consistently find these opportunities before anyone else even knows they exist? How do you get the intelligence to make that first, game-winning move?
Well, the old way was a waiting game, a reactive game. You'd have teams spend endless hours digging through research, waiting for a new story to break, or for a government agency to make a move. You were always reacting. But the new way, the winning way, it's all about being proactive. It's about using AI-powered intelligence to catch the signals before they're public knowledge. This lets you shape the market, not just react to it.
And this is exactly where technology completely changes the game. The tool built specifically for this mission is Velocity Justice, and its NextMassTort intelligence service.
Think about this. This isn't about your team working around the clock. This is purpose-built AI scanning for drug and device safety signals 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It never sleeps.
And that incredible technology isn't just an algorithm running wild. It's guided by more than 16 years of actual, in-the-trenches mass tort litigation experience. It's the perfect blend of cutting-edge tech and high-stakes legal strategy.
So what does this AI-powered edge actually give you? I want to be clear. This isn't just a mountain of raw data. It's weekly intelligence reports that are genuinely actionable. You're getting the earliest possible safety signals, AI-driven market analysis, deep dives on the companies involved, and, this is so important, every single lead is legally vetted. These aren't just interesting tidbits. They are real, concrete, actionable leads you can move on immediately with total confidence.
Okay, so let's connect the dots. This is how that intelligence directly translates into a leadership position. Remember those things judges look for? Velocity Justice is built to check every box. When they look for initial casework, you have the early detection reports. When they want experience and expertise, you've got the AI analysis. And by cutting out all that wasted research time, you prove your resources and commitment. This is the how. This is your answer for getting selected.
And the financial payoff? It's just as powerful. I mean, think about it. When you're the first one to know there's a problem, you're the first one advertising for cases. That means your client acquisition costs are a fraction of what firms pay when they jump in months later after the market is totally saturated. Your marketing ROI just goes through the roof. It's just plain smart business.
Because ultimately, this is the choice that every firm has to make. You can keep chasing the crowd, reacting to opportunities only after they've become common knowledge. Or you can give yourself the intelligence to lead the charge, to shape the biggest cases from the absolute beginning.
So, I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Are you going to keep reacting to the market, or are you ready to be one of the firms that actually shapes it? Because the race for MDL leadership has already started. The only real question is, where are you going to be?